gonna take my time. It's starting to rain a little bit. There's no rush, but that's the thing, is it's time where everybody is, what's for certain is that everyone has some form of difference, or some form of, something's been taken away from everybody by this point. Starting almost Christmas from everybody, even though for many it already had been taken and aren't going to be celebrating Christmas this year. This is one of the most unique times in our modern history, with the planet alignments and everything else that's going on. Some would question whether or not that has part in it, and which role it plays, and that's almost for one to decide on their own term and on their own journey. I said I had solutions, and I don't want to waste people's time. I understand time's valuable, and especially in this day and age, we really are learning that we appreciate the little things, hopefully, at least. That's one thing I know I've learned in this, to take nothing for granted in this year. I say two simple concepts, people, that will change our world once we put them into effect and fully embrace them. And I mean this from the bottom of my heart. This is, if I could put my life's work of trying to learn and grow and affect or effect the world, in which way are we doing this, right? Again, that's for one to think about, but if the only way, in my opinion, is we go to eco-barter, which, like an ecosystem, why would anyone believe that an economy wouldn't need what's natural to it to thrive and survive, let alone survive? We go to eco-barter, we dissolve government, we eliminate currency, we go to a shift towards what we can call universal natural law, and that's the law that the rest of the world lived under. Call it Wild West, call it what you will. Law and order doesn't exist. The same standard of treatment for you or I, as opposed to one in power, say for example our Prime Minister, treasonous acts towards this country. There is no law and order. And if you want proof and you don't agree with me, go look up the definition of law and order, and please post in the comments or DM me if you can prove otherwise. I'm just going to spoiler alert. It's a long-standing matter of debate and can be considered both an art and a science. So that's what law and order is, by definition. Like I said, this has been an interesting year, and to put it in perspective and say, oh, it's in relation to good or bad, I'd have to be speaking on what? It's been a bad year in terms of competition. One competition. Again, one of my best competitions. Is it really a bad year? I digress. It was a great year in learning, and in coming together, and again finding that we all have something to come together about. This is our time as people, and this may be our only chance. So if I were to pass tomorrow, God forbid, then you guys all have it now. Take it and go. Take it and do with it. It's eco-barter. Dissolve currency, dissolve government, dissolve law and order, and see what kind of order we can get. There's going to be hiccups in the road. Don't get me wrong, but you don't hear of a theft epidemic in Pakistan. So they say an eye for an eye will leave the world blind, and I agree with that precedent. Why don't we see if we can all come together and lift this thing up? So I love you all. I wish you a happy holiday season, and I appreciate you. Anyone who took the time to listen, and anyone who values the stuff that I have to say. So thanks, everybody.